Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and it is Finish It February, part of the How Do You Do Art series. I've got my cover ready to do something with. I need to figure out how to deal with the page that is taped on. I think I know, actually. I think I'm just going to, since this page got totally torn and was, I'm going to tear that off, and there we go. So now I have this little fold here, and I can either put this back on like this, or I might tear this down a little bit smaller and give it a new cover, sort of. Let's see, where's, they're right here, underneath here. I'm thinking maybe the blue. So I think I might do that. I'm going to, I want this here. This one's like copyright 1987 is when this one was printed, I think. Still vintage. Oh my goodness, 87 is vintage. 25 years, I think, makes it vintage. So there's that. All right. I want this tape bit off of here. So that's where I want this. Alright, and the reason I like these rulers with the straight line is because I can kind of line up a line down here, and it should, for the most part, be straight. For the most part. I mean, there's tape. Well, the tape is causing it to not be straight at all. Because there's tape. There was tape on both sides of that. Alright, throwing that away. Don't need to save that for anything. Whew, it's cool down here, but I'm always worried that it's going to get hot. I mean, I'm going to get hot. It doesn't take long for me to get hot. So yeah, I can kind of line that line. Nope, that's, I don't want to lose any of the words there. There we go. And I don't want it torn perfectly. But I also don't want these straight edges now either, now that I've got. Oops. Well, that's alright. Whoops. That's alright, because it's getting glued down. So, because we'll just lose the little house on the back. That's not as big of a deal. So yeah, I'm just going to glue that on there. Am I inking edges? I don't know. It's a little golden book. I don't tend to ink edges on little golden books, but this is farm animals, and the farm is dirty. So I think I might actually ink edges on this particular journal. Probably time to change that, but you know, I've got plenty, but why change it now? So yeah, I am going to ink. I think this one I'm going to complete to completion. I'm going to do the whole journal and not just make it a kit. Partly because of this issue with the pages. So if you have like pages like that were like glued together weirdly and you're not sure what to do with them, here, this is an idea of a possibility. I'm looking for this glue and this glue. I'm going to do glue stick in the middle, and then it'd be really cute if I were to like do some sewing around the edge of, the edge of this. Would probably be really cute. I don't know if I'll do any sewing in this or not. Sewing is always optional, and I do have stamps, so I could always do like fake sewing. So, you know, there's that. I did the glue stick in the middle, and then the art glitter glue on the outside of the edges, so that hopefully it will stay down really nicely right to the edge there. And this will be the front page of the journal. This one was a well-loved book. Not all the books I find. Some of them are like brand new, and I'm like, they never sold, and I'm like, that's so sad. No, people don't read books like they used to, and or if it's got like such a like nice little thing in the front from the grandparents, you know, hoping the kid, and then it was never read. It's just so sad. Alright, and then, is there anything on the back? Oh, there's a cute little sheet. So, I will probably just add a page here of something. Let me find something. Alright, this is from one of my digital kits. I don't remember which one. Oh, I've got a couple. So I'm just going to attach that onto there. I am going... It's a little tall at the moment. It just needs to come down. Just needs to be trimmed down. I should have measured it, and then I could just measure it instead of having to like do my little pencil mark every time. But I'll just do a little pencil mark there and cut it off. So I think I'm just going to do this in real time. I'll try to pause as little as possible. Most of my pausing will be like if I need to get up and get something. So color-wise, I think this works. This is the Botanical Grunge, I think is what this piece is from. I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. And then that little strip can be used somewhere, so I will hold on to that. Oops. And then, let's see, this just needs to be this long, but I'm just going to use my tear ruler, or my ruler. Try to line up my line there so I can, is this right? There we go. So I have the right width. And then I'm just going to glue it right onto here. So I'm just going to use my glue stick on this part right here. And I want that to be upright. I'm going to put it this way. Actually, this is pretty thin paper, so I think I'm going to actually do it on, double it, sort of. And so I'm going to put that on that side, and I think I might put this one on this side. I don't want my little white edges, though. This one did not print borderless, which probably just means that I printed it up from my... Oh, man. Alright, so far, this ruler is not the winner. Oh, I did want to see how the other ruler, where did I put it? Well, the new Tonic Studios ruler. I wanted to see, even though it didn't have the beveled edge, if it would still still tear nicely or not. But it has disappeared. Do I have a brownie? I think I have a brownie. Do you know what a brownie is? You know, like in the what's the name of that series? Anyway, you know, they've got like the trolls and the fairies, and a brownie is lives in your house and kind of like borrows or takes your stuff. I guess the borrowers would borrow. Maybe your brownie just takes them. So like sometimes I'm like, I think I might have a brownie. All right, that also did not tear. Oh my goodness. Oh. It's probably user error that I'm just not holding it down well enough, but alright, and then tear that to about here. Oh, I could even make it a pocket, so I'm gonna, yeah, not liking how this Westcott ruler, I've got it the right way, right? Yeah, I'm not liking how it tears at this point in time. I'm going to fold that over so I have a little bit of a, oh, and then this still needs to be trimmed off, doesn't it? Right about there. Yeah, I'll have to try so far, Westcott ruler is not winning. No, that. I still need to trim this off. My word. Ooh, I like that it sticks out. Oh, can we do that? No, well, yes. Actually, well then it sticks out. Oh, it's okay, alright. I'm going to fold that over just a little bit more. Straight would be nice. Alright, and glue that down. So that will just kind of reinforce the pocket on that side. And I'm just going to glue this as a pocket. So I'm going to glue it. This is a shorter side, so I'm going to glue it on this side. Just going to glue here. Straight would be nice. Okay. So the trick to going straight supposedly is to look where you're going, like look towards the end of the page. And that's supposed, but right now my hand is too fumbly. My hand's fumbly right now, apparently. Alright, I'm going to be just to the side of where it folds so it doesn't get in the way of it. And also, let's try to get it on here straight. Oh, yes, okay, so there we go. So now that is a nice giant pocket, but a nice giant piece, or even a, one of those writing boards could even go in there probably. It's not very thick paper though, so I'm not sure. Writing board's a little thicker, so I'm not sure if that would be a good idea. Then I can just trim off where it's, see that side's even, this side just, something didn't cut straight. Not sure which one, but just trim it off. There we go. And that is how we fixed that page there and that page there. So now we have, and okay, I like the layering. I like, that's all. I think I might even want to cut this down just a little. No, I do, but I don't. Because if I do, then I'm going to lose my evenness here. So, oh well, it just won't. Maybe there'll be another page in there anyway. Okay, so that, and then we have one more page in, two more pages in this first signature. So where it goes across like this, I don't usually put anything in between there. But like here, I can definitely put something. And they have like a pink something. Do we really want to bring out his eyes? Where's the, alright, that's kittens. That's the donkey. Donkey. I think I had all these backwards maybe. And he's got, well, he's got the carrot, so I don't know that I would split. Oh, that's why I think I had like a partial page there. Maybe. Because he's, I think I had this for here. Because they both like strawberries. And then the bunny's not scaring him as much, them as much, okay? And here, what I might do is just kind of make a flip out over here maybe. And then you got some more writing space here. I think I might do that. I might. And I've got this paper somewhere else too, so I can print it off some more if I want to add some more into the journal. So I hope everybody is doing well. I appreciate all the responses to my previous journal and where I asked, you know, why do you not finish projects? You know, what are your reasons? And there were a couple of you that you finish your projects every time, and I am absolutely impressed by that. I wish I was more of a finisher, but I'm not. Let's see. The cats, I don't want to put something in between them, and the goat, or the sheep, won't really, well, I like that across from there, so I guess some of my pages, alright, where's my second signature? Definitely, here we go. So here's the second signature. Definitely want something on the outside of the little piggies, and so since we've got this is the cardstock, so I figure those would work nicely for the cover. And then we've got the puppies, which they can be separated and it will be okay, I think. So, because we've got the little puppy dog page for that. And then we've got the goats are headbutting. We're going to leave them. And then we have the goose and the ducks. They can be separated. And then everything else, if I do, see he's all the way across, so he doesn't really need to be separated. This one does not separate as nicely, does it? So I think what I'll do, maybe, is put this like this. Maybe? Let's see. I'll do this as a flip out too. And then you can have one with the kitties and one with the puppies. Maybe. Maybe. I just like the paper and I want it in here, you know? This is why I end up doing like a third or a fourth signature, because I like to keep the story together and I like to keep pages together that kind of go across like that. And so that is sometimes why I will end up with 3 or 4 signatures so that I have some writing space in the journal somewhere. But you don't have to keep the story together. That's a totally optional kind of thing. But it does become a little tricky when, you know, like one side goes all the way across and the other side doesn't, or something like that. Could also do flip up. Don't have to just do flip side, but I'm not sure which is easier to write on. Just gonna put this on the edge here. So if you don't want to lose your story and you want to add more writing space, this is one way to do it. Or if you don't care and you just like the pictures, you can even put paper over this and make that writing space and just have the pictures. That also works, depending on what your reason for keeping the pages is. So right now these are not very thick, but I can add pages here. Or just don't worry about it. Oh, here, the pigs and the polka dots. Oh, see, look how cute that is. Kind of want the polka dot this way, though. That's personal preference of how you do that, because we can always do something on this side of the page. I've got the ducks here. Or these swans and geese. And where's the ducks? Weren't there ducks in here somewhere? There were ducks and chicks. Where'd my ducks and chicks go? There were ducks. I know there were ducks. There were ducks and chicks. There they are. Oh my goodness. What's on that side? Oh, sorry. Here it's gonna... There we go. It's gonna go this way. That way they show with the ducks. I knew there were ducks and chicks in here. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, that means my geese could have the swans and the geese. They can be split up with the blue maybe. And we can add another page in the middle here, and then in between that, maybe add these flowers for some pop of color there. And then here, do you like that with the blue, maybe? The problem is I don't like the red with that necessarily. So could do it like that even. Maybe not. Let's see. This is just me overthinking things. That's what I do. Maybe we'll stick that in there. And he's so cute. Am I getting off camera? I hope not. Alright, more pages. Let me go find some more pages real quick. Now, when I first put these kits together, I didn't have digitals yet, I don't think. I think this was before I even started using digitals. So now I buy digitals, I have digitals, and I make digitals. So now I have a lot more options in my thing. And I think I may end up doing 4 signatures for this, so they don't have to be super thick signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might change this out for this. Just need to trim off the top and bottom, I think, of that, or the, you know, trim off one of the edges there. It's just going to be a little tall. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll put this one in here again. This one I'll put this way. So I just like the patchwork. And then also I have my grungy botanical kit here that I think I will use because it's got some denim, which I think denim and I think farm, but also plaid. I will have to look up where I got all these plaid ones from. I got like all the colors. And then I've got some coffee dyed paper, and then I was thinking about these butterflies, but they don't really match the aesthetic now. And then we also, this I might use as like some background for some tags or whatnot. It's just, I was making Christmas trees, I think, is where that paper came from. But, you know, there's a lot of green in this journal, so it could work somewhere. Or it could be, also, I think I will want to do something with this. If I keep it, I might not. Or if I do, let's see, where's one of the pinky kind of similar. So what I might do, since I want to extend this anyway, I'm going to come around. I think I was going to do this. Alright, I'm going to put it like this, and there, that's about where I want to hold it. I was trying to figure out where I wanted to fold it. And I'm going to need to trim that down a little bit, aren't I? This is the part I would normally pause for, but I'm trying to do this in real time to give you guys an idea of how long it takes. I think that's about half an inch. Half an inch, half an inch. Where's this? Not, that looks about right. So what I wanted to do with this is, oops, this way. That's upside down. This way? Yeah, this way. And then, well, so much for guessing. After I glue it, I think I'll, and then I can glue this on as a pocket. So if I do that, I might want to put a piece of washi tape here so it doesn't get stuck. Or I could make it a pocket on both sides too. I might do that. Alright. I know it seems like it should be easy, but man. No, I'm going to do this one this way. I'm just going to go down here where I want that side of the pocket to be. Come across here. And go up here. I mean, straighter would be nice, but that's okay. So that'll be a top pocket. So this is one way that I would potentially extend pages. Is just fold the page over like this, like have this page come over enough so I could just fold another page over like this. And then this one, I'm going to do a side pocket. This is a little heavier paper, so I don't feel like I need to make that stronger. And you could put a little notch in there, but I didn't. And then we will just trim that to match that. One of these papers is not straight. I don't know which one. Let's go ahead and, but we will trim it so that it is straight. Now we don't have that little excess in the way. So now, did I do that upside down? Nope. Yeah, words go that way. Alright, so it's this way. So now this extends out all the way, which I like. Where's that? There it is. Alright, you know, I'm going to pause to just trim these off because it's going to be like forever long otherwise. Alright, I'm going to do some more pages in here. Here's the thing. I want the duckies on the ducky side. And I want, does this have an up and down? I think it goes that way. And I want the chickens to have the little plaid, because that's super cute. But I don't necessarily want like the ducks with the sheep necessarily. And also, I want to cover this tape somehow. But I haven't decided with what yet. So what I might do is, I don't want to cover his ear. I'm just gonna tear this and make sure it's, oops, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so if you don't want the white on the edge, you have to tear that part up, the part you don't want the white on. Just saying. So I think something like that will be okay. And I'm just going to glue it down, and then I'll tear off that other part. Just I don't want to have to like measure it perfectly and then not be able to and then have to like add some more because I mismeasured or whatever. It's easier just to glue it on and then tear off what I don't need. Cover some of the tape, not necessarily all of the tape, and that's okay. Let's get that glue off of there, and then my dad's talkative today. I can hear him talking to my husband upstairs. My he only works on weekends, and what is it today? It's Wednesday. So, alright, that breaks up. I still don't know how I feel about the ducks. I wouldn't mind them here. So, like, we could have this be a pocket on this side, which would be really cute. Lots of pockets already in there. I think that's how I used to do my journals. I didn't used to add a lot of pockets. A lot of my pockets were just from putting the pages turned in, you know? And then I might just put this here, and I might even come over this just a little bit because I like the blue with the yellow. I mean, you wouldn't have to cover up the ducks. You can totally leave the ducks there. It's fine. But also, that's kind of cute too, and gives a little bit. I mean, honestly, I like the blue better. I just do. Let's go ahead and just glue that on. I'm not going to make it a pocket or anything. I'm just going to glue it on. Whoops. I can't tell if that's a hair or a glue hair. You know how like the glue gets a little bit stringy sometimes? But it's touching my hand. Alright, now my finger's right in the glue. That's going to keep things nice and neat. Not. And I'm going to try to do it just to the left of that line so it doesn't get bulked up. But not, still don't want too much of the ducks to show. Is that straight at least? No, it's not straight. Oh, come on. Oh, this will help. If you want to be able to see your line a little more easily. No, 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 no. Also, glue dries fast. Faster than you think it's gonna. So if you want to be able to find the edge of the page more easily, you fold it first. That will probably help. There we go. Nope, nope, not again. What's up with my, there we go. It's close. Oh, shoot. And then fold this over. That's what we're doing here. There we go. And then trim this off. Okay, there we go. That's right. This goes, why does that feel, what just happened? This way, that's right. All right, so we got it. It's all right. Everything's fine. Oh, I do like that next to that. I do need to trim off one side of this. I did measure my pages. They're just under 8 inches, like just a smidge under 8 inches. So now I don't have to mark it every time. I can just put it at the first line under 8 inches, and that will be small enough to fit. This one goes to the chickens. There, yeah. There we go. And next to that green, it's nice, grungy, platy, denim-y. Not words that are words, but that's okay. I went ahead and put that one that way because I liked it as the center. I'm thinking potentially though, I might also want, there's one of the pink ones. Put this so it folds out all the way. Do I want the pink though? It's gonna like really accentuate the pink in the bunny's eyes. Because we also have some blue. That's a lot of green in it. Yeah, we'll just, no, I don't think I like the pink. Right. Oh, we just do. I'm going to do this all the way like that. And that's upside down anyway, so there we go. Okay, so then that will go like that, and that will be shorter like that. This will be the center, that, and that will show here, which is nice. So layered pages is all good. Got our ducks. We could put something in the middle of that. My guy doesn't talk this much, right? You probably can't hear him. He's got a very soft voice. I'll just put some of this in here just for, and I'll just fold that one in half. My coffee dye paper I get online. That one I don't remember it. If you ever see something and you want to know where I got it, I would have to look it up, but I will look it up for you. Alright, I'm going to pause for a second and cut those down. I think I'm going to take this one out. I don't like it quite as much as some of the other ones. I like the green plaid here. And what might I want to put in the, put some coffee dyed paper in here. Would be good. I can always add to this side if I want to, but I really like having some pages that go all the way out. I keep forgetting when I'm paused that I need to like unpause and go back through and do some stuff. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I want one more in here somewhere. That's the green. Where did I put that other blue one that I just had? That one's at the front, so I don't really want to do exactly the same. Here's another denim one though. Oh, this one's turquoise. That one, ooh, that one would be really pretty against here too. Yep. Let me just take off the sides. Okay, and then I can decide if I want it to be all the way to the edge. I mean, let me fold it this way. I think I might just do it this way, and that way it shows there. Or I could do it on the outside. And then, oh, I think I like it that way. And then that plaid shows through there a little bit. Alright, so I have 10 in each, which would be 20, 46, so 80 pages. So it'll end up being an 80-page journal if I do 2, which I think is fine. A lot of times people will do 3 or 4 and have a really wide, but on this one I'm just going to do I'm going to do a smaller spine, and the rest of this can be flip outs, tag bases, whatever. All things. Alright, so let's see, how are we doing on, I might have to trim down my edges just a little bit, but also it's not a big deal if they stick out a little bit, because what happens, which a lot of you know, is as you fold it, the inside pages come out a little bit more. So one thing that helps a little bit with that is just to take phone folder or card or something, or even just your fingernails, and burnish the edges of each page. Oh my god, trying to get my glue. I gotta cover my glues. Hold on. Covering my glues. Otherwise I forget, and then they get ruined, and they're not that cheap. So yeah, if you don't, some people use their scissors, card. I like to use a bone folder. It's just easier on my fingers, but some people may even just take their fingernail. But you want this creased as much as you can. It helps things to sit inside each other a little bit better. So you just kind of want to go through and just do that with each page. Some of them I did as I was putting them in. I just kind of used my fingernail like I just showed you. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now this part's going to get covered with whatever fabric I decide to use. So I'm going to kind of strengthen that turn with some masking tape. Usually I have like some paper packing tape that I get at the Dollar Tree. But I'm out of that right now. So, oh no, I've got some. This works the best. It's paper packing tape, and I get it at the Dollar Tree. I need to go some more. I'm almost out of it. I might see on the back how masking tape does. So you just get it the length you need. I need to make it a little bit taller just because there's that. And then I just, this is going to get, and then I make sure I go over where this fold is. A little bit at least, because that is what's gonna, and then it'll go a little further in on the inside. I don't want to cover too much of the picture on the outside, and that keeps it from bending. That's enough just to hold that in place. I know my friend Stephanie cuts like a little tiny strip of cardstock, not cardstock, you know, like something that just fills in that crease. So that's another way. That would be Stephanie at Coffee Paper Scissors. She has done, I think you could probably find one of hers. You can see how she reinforces her covers so that they don't bend. But I found this tape to work beautifully. I mean, if you worked at it, it'll eventually bend, but for just, it works fine. All right, so, and we'll see how the, this very old masking tape that doesn't want to even come off. Well, this masking tape may be done for. I don't know how long it's been in here. If you have old masking tape like this that doesn't want to tear, don't use it on your gel plate ever. I think that's Carolyn Doobie. I think she found that out the hard way. That it just gets stuck on there. All right, come on. Just give me, I just need some. Doesn't have to be a ton. Because I just want to see if masking tape will work. We've got some. It's going to get covered, so I'm not overly concerned about it. But and what I like about a little golden book is you get to use some of your fabric. Oh my goodness, you got to be freaking kidding me. All right, we're just going to... go up here with the what pieces we can get, because we just want to see if it works. That's the whole point. Well, this tape is going, it's not taking up storage space in my space anymore. Alright, let's just try this tape now. Just want to see if it's gonna hold that bend as well as that paper tape. If it doesn't, then I'll have to say duct tape or that other tape. It does work to a point. It doesn't bend super easily, and that is just what I need to happen. I just need it to not bend so easily. Okay. Do I want to just fold that over? Will it just fold? No, I think I need to just trim that off. Just trim off the excess without cutting into the board, hopefully. That's our... Any errors get covered up by fabric. So we don't worry too much about it, but I want it to be a little bit neat. Okay, so now we have our covers, and now I need to pick out fabric that will go nicely with the cover, because I'm going to put a piece on the outside and a piece on the inside, and also we're going to do a piece of chipboard. If you can find a piece of chipboard that is about the same thickness, that's the word I want, as your... Alright, so this is off of the back of some kind of sketch pad, I think. And it is just about the same. It's close enough. It's also the thick one that I was using the other day that was hard to cut. So let's just go ahead and grab this to begin with, because that's what we're gonna need. And I'm gonna do about an inch and a quarter, something like that. I want it to be, I don't want to have too much of an alligator mouth, but I do want to have let me use this one. Let's get a nice metal. And I can line that up with that line and line this up with this line. I think I'm doing an inch and a half. Yeah, it's an inch and a half. A lot of little golden books that you see are more like 2 inches, 3 inches. But I'm only doing 2 signatures on this. It'll just be a little bit faster that way. And you don't want to push super hard. You just kind of just keep going until you get through the chipboard. Because the harder you press, the more likely you are to hurt yourself. That's where the issue comes in. I feel like yep, just the end there. Okay. And then we know just under 8 inches. Let's see. Oh, see, I didn't have to worry about my bent up corners and whatnot. I'm just gonna cut off my top pieces here, my top and bottom pieces, because they were a little bit bent up because they were on the corners. And then this one, I'm going to use my board, my whatever. Keep it straight is nice. Okay, now I've got my line on there. Once you get your line on there, you can move it from that precarious position. Wish I knew where my other Tim Holtz one, my new Tonic Studios ruler was, because it's got little... This doesn't have to go very far, and it's going to get covered with fabric, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Let's move that out of the way. It feels dangerous. I'm thirsty. It's going to get strength for me. Okay. So now, I've got that. This is an 1.5 inches, so I'm going to probably want a good double that at least for 3 inches. Minimum double that, because that's at least 1 inch though, so it's 1.5, 2 inches, 3.5 inches I'm probably going to want. Maybe a little bit wider on the middle, because that, I mean, if that shows a little bit, that's fine. I don't really want that one to show though. I think that's inch tape, right? Yeah. So let's find some fabric. And here's my overflowing box of little bits of fabric. A little denim could be fun. Is that tall enough? I might do some denim. I like denim. On the inside, we want to pay attention to, we've got some pink and we've got this blue. I could do a little plaid. That's not really, we don't have a lot of that on the inside. The flowers are pretty. And we have that little bit of red in there, so the flowers would be pretty. But they still look good with the pink. Somewhat. Let's see, we also have these flowers. We have, ooh, I like these little green flowers. Those are super cute. And if we didn't, we could do the denim on the inside. We could do, oh, that'd be, see, that'd be really cute on the outside. Nope, I think we're going to do that on the outside. And could even do the same one on the inside, but we don't have to. But I really do like that little green flower print. We also have, that's a different green. Let's see. Got polka dots. We do have yellow out here, but it's not the right yellow for that. Whoops, sorry, I'm hitting you as I... Oh, we also have the strawberries. Might also be cute. Oh, see, that'd be really cute too. But I could do that. Would that look okay with the pink as well? I mean, red and pink is fine. That'd be fine. It'd be okay. Oh, what's this one? Oh, this strawberry has blue in it. Not quite the right blue. Oh man, I'm so picky about my blues. I don't know why. You don't have to have it match perfectly. Ooh, I like the little flowers. Just make me happy when it. See, look, there's the little blues in the. Right, but I think I like this green the bestest. But for the here we go. For the inside, this, it's got the little blue, and it's got pink, and it's got the red and the yellow. And I have a lot of it. So, well, not a lot, but I got it. It was cheap. Martin's. I think I got that at Martin's. So I think I'm going to do this one on the inside and this one on the outside. Yep. And I could even, if I wanted to, I could kind of double up and I could do like a little bit of denim. And then have the green. Yeah, I might do that. I might still do the denim. But those little green flowers, they make me happy. So that is enough reason for me. Alright, now, if you want to make your life easier, you might tape this first and then add your fabrics. Since I'm doing like double fabric here, is that fairly straight? I think I can only do this one side or the other. Alright. You want to leave a little tiny space. Okay, let's use this line. Between, so that your book will fold back and forth. If you don't leave that space, it's going to be harder for your cover to fold. So just a tiny space, kind of make sure everything's straight on the line here. Alright, and I'm using Fabri-Tac, and I'm worried that this is not going to cut, or I want it to have a little bit more space on the inside than the outside. But so I think I'll do that. Am I doing? See, now that I've done this, I'm just going to use some of this tape to hold it together, so that then I can glue my Fabri-Tac on where I need it. All right, without having to worry so much about where things are landing. I'm not even doing the whole thing, just enough to hold it is what we're talking about here. That's why having something with a grid underneath is helpful, because you can use those lines to make sure that it's going to be straight, and then you can just kind of make sure that it's folding correctly. Alright, I want to do the outside first, is what was messing my brain up. Alright, I think I don't mind if I cover up a little bit of this. I don't want to cover up too much of it. I'll have that go a little bit. Alright, that doesn't go straight, but that's alright. I'll do it this way. Get a nice fray in the front here. It's probably still out. I want my little silicone there. Alright, and the reason I like to use the silicone for glue is because if you don't take the glue off right away, it just dries on the silicone and then peels right off. So you can be a lazy crafter and still get it cleaned off easily. Yep, that's why I like it. Okay. This, I guess I had way more cut off than I needed to. I mean, way more, you know, I didn't cut off as much as I needed to, I guess is what I'm trying to say. If I want to trim any off after, I can. There's probably some stretch in these jeans. Okay, just using Fabri-Tac, getting it on there. I probably will not do a hidden spine for this, or will I? No, I won't. Well, what I might do is get my first two fabrics on, and then put my spine, then, you know, put my signatures in, and then put the green on after that, the little green fabric, and that will cover, that will hide, then it'll be a hidden spine because the green fabric will cover it, will cover the spine, which means they won't have to line up and be perfect, and I can just eyeball it, where I say I eyeball it and then I actually measure it, you know, that. Alright, I'm just gonna, and the inside, just need a piece of fabric for that. I like that I can use these bright and fun, colorful fabrics with a little golden book. It just makes me happy. Cover up my stuff. See, it was literally covered by fabric because it was cold, so that's why it was hiding, right? I love that. I can't remember who said that. One of my subbies said the reason that I get lost stuff on in my desk because they get cold, so they cover themselves with scraps. And I thought it was the most adorable reason ever. All right, I'm going to hold this out because I might want to use that in a fabric flip with a little piece of denim. Like, I could use these fabrics to make I don't always make a fabric flip, but when I'm using fabric on the cover, why not? Because I can reintroduce those fabrics in another place, so that's always nice. I'm making sure I get glue everywhere, up and everywhere. I'm hoping the glue sticks to this tape. Usually I use a bookbinding tape, but I know not everybody has the bookbinding tape. I like the bookbinding tape because it's kind of like fabricy. Also, you know, that other paper tape is nice because you know the glues and stuff are going to stick to it. So, alright, I hear somebody coming down the stairs. It might be my son. He usually wants to say something to me when it's him. Sometimes he'll kind of stand there till I notice him so he doesn't scare me. Although I think also he likes when he scares me. I'm a jumpy person. I usually get so focused in what I'm doing that I don't even hear if somebody comes down the stairs. So it's a little surprising that I even heard whoever it is. I'm just kind of getting down on the crevice a little bit there. Alright, and then you want to let this dry. If you mess with it now, before it's dry, you're going to get little folds where you don't want them. So I'm going to pause for a second and be back. Nope, it was hubby, not my son. He's got a cookout at work. Yes, it is February 5th, and my husband has a cookout at work. I'm not sure who. I'm going to straighten this out a little bit here. I'm just going to, right here, I'm just going to cut the denim down to where the other bit is. It's not a necessary thing, it's just, it's not straight even a little bit now. Sorry, I need to be off the desk a little bit for it to, nope, those are not fabric scissors. Oh, you know, I do have fabric scissors right here. I'm going to use these, but I need to be off the table for it. I'm just going to go right across everything, and I haven't vacuumed yet, so I'll be vacuuming at some point. On the top and the bottom, I'm just going to trim them off so they are straight across, and using the pinking shears will make it cute. Alright, and then the green will go over this, but I'm going to sew in my signatures first. But that needs to sit to the side. But that's okay. We don't have to stop what we're doing because we are doing multiple projects this week. So, it works. Alright, putting that with that and putting these in the extra fabric pieces because we might do a fabric flip for once. I don't usually. I could still use this in some ephemera. Same with this. I didn't end up using those in the pages or that one. But I've got all my scrap pieces, all my cut-off pieces. So, and that just helps to cohesify the journal, and you can reuse pieces that you've already got. These little scraps, I'm not going to worry about. Let's clean up real quick. I'll be right back. And that is all the time we have for today, apparently. I was going to start working on another project, and I looked at how long the video's been going. I'm like, no, we're done. So anyway, so that was putting together a little golden book journal. You can do another journal cover the same way. Like if you wanted to use like cereal box cover or something, that you could do the cover the same way. Whatever your pieces are, and you just need to add a spine. That works for anything. And then I'm just going to do like I did yesterday with this book. I'm going to mark, do my whole mark and holes and put my pages in. So when you come back, this will be together in a journal, and we'll be able to decorate it. And so hopefully the goal for next video is to be able to work in both of these journals. We'll probably start in this one because I will probably do the next video now, so this will still be drying. So yeah, I hope you guys have a delightful day, and I hope you enjoyed the video, got something out of it, and I love you guys. Bye.